ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE No Mercy 2016 review. I do apologize, guys, about the delay on doing this video, but unfortunately, there was a situation with my cell phone that I use for using my camera off of it to do these videos, so I do apologize. And so basically, let's get into things. This pay-per-view, No Mercy, was actually pretty damn good. I actually enjoyed it. There was one problem about this pay-per-view. Why is the WWE World Championship headlining or starting off the fucking show instead of closing it? I mean, come on. I mean, it was a bold decision. Maybe they were trying to go for something a little bit more different and unique than what they normally do. The same brigade on the match card. But come on, man. You don't put the fucking World Championship that you've been building up into a major thing. Put AJ Styles, John Cena, and Dean Ambrose as the starter of this show. You don't fucking do that. That's retarded. But the match itself was great. Very enjoyable. I give this match a 4 out of 5 stars. Unfucking believable match. I really enjoyed it. AJ Styles performed well, Dean Ambrose performed well, John Cena performed well. All three men in this match involved were great. This would have been a perfect main event. Instead, they decided to flip-flop everything around on this match card, and it was ridiculous. If there was another match that could have been the main event, it could have been the Intercontinental Championship with Miz and Dolph Ziggler with that stipulation on the line. It felt as much of important as a world title match as the world title itself. This match should have been the main event if you're not going to have the WWE World title the main event. And I thought that was fucking ridiculous that they put that match on. I think, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th fucking match on the card out of 8. Or out of 7 on the main card. How the fuck do you do that? That was absolute, utter, retarded bullshit. You don't do that crap. But this match, again, like I said, 4 out of 5 stars. Great match. Nikki Bella and Carmella. AJ Styles actually wins this match by retaining the championship. Nikki Bella and Carmella. Decent women's match. I enjoyed it. Nothing bad about it. Nothing to say negative about the match. It was okay. 3 out of 5 stars. Decent match. Nikki Bella wins by hitting the rack attack on Carmella, and that was the end of that. Heath Slater and Rhino defending the tag team titles against the Usos. This match was fucking cool as shit. I really enjoyed the WWE Tag Team title match. I love how the Usos are being placed. I see that the Usos will eventually win the tag team titles, move on to compete against the American Alpha, and create a great story that might even lead to a WrestleMania match for the tag team titles. And I think that would be super intelligent for WWE to fill in a match card with current today wrestlers, not part-time wrestlers. So Heath Slater and Rhino, though, walk away with the victory. Heath Slater was very close to submitting and ending up losing the tag titles to Rhino. Rhino picks up the victory for his team with a gore and gets the 1, 2, 3. Very good match. Decent match. 3.5 out of 5 stars. I have to say, Heath Slater, I did not like him, but since they hooked him up with Rhino, he has definitely turned out to be something. But it all depends on how he would be as an individual, and I don't think right now, if you strip Rhino away from him, he would be at all worthy of us to watch. He just sucks. Rhino is what helps Heath Slater look good. And eventually, they need to get Heath Slater, while he's with Rhino, looking better. Because the way he looks now, he looks pathetic. He looks like a weak champion. Without Rhino, he'd be nothing. Baron Corbin, Jack Swagger in a rematch. There was no controversy here on the ending. Baron Corbin hits the end of days on Jack Swagger in a decent, okay match. Again, 3 out of 5 stars. Loved it. Thought it was fantastic. I think Baron Corbin's got a lot plenty of work to go. But he is definitely looking a hell of a lot better than he did on NXT. That's just my attitude. I did not like him on NXT. But since he's came into WWE's main roster, he has turned into a fantastic character. And I love the way he performs in the ring now. He's gotten a lot better. His in-ring work isn't so boring as it once was. Dolph Ziggler faces The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. There was, if you've seen this pay-per-view, this was the fucking match of the pay-per-view, man. This was unbelievable main event quality. I give this match a 5 out of 5 stars. There is nothing that WWE missed on this match. It was hitting on all cylinders. This was a fucking unbelievable match. I give it a 5 out of 5 stars. Dolph Ziggler wins, beating The Miz 1, 2, 3 after hitting a super kick by Dolph Ziggler. I can't say that this match was bad, and this match was 19 minutes and 45 seconds long. It was a fucking long-ass match. The WWE Championship was 21 minutes and 40 seconds, just looking on Wikipedia, the different results of the time of the matches that took place. But this match went almost 20 minutes and was fantastic. Loved this match. Thought it was great. I hope to see on SmackDown, Dolph Ziggler defends the title against The Miz in a steel cage. I think that's where it needs to lead to, and then move on to something else for Dolph Ziggler as an Intercontinental Champion. Naomi and Alexa Bliss, this match was originally supposed to be for the Women's Championship for SmackDown with Becky Lynch. Unfortunately, Becky Lynch had some sort of health issue that restrained her from having this match, so they had to do an impromptu for Alexa Bliss. She loses to Naomi. Don't quite understand why they would make her lose when she's a #1 contender, but whatever. This match was lame as shit. Didn't like it. Probably the worst match Alexa Bliss has been in since she started on the main roster on SmackDown. This match, I give it like a 2.5 out of 5 stars, just to be generous. Nah, I'm going to be for real with you guys. It was 2 out of 5 stars. It sucked. And then Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt. This was the main event. Come on, man. Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt should have been where Dolph Ziggler and fucking Miz was. This should have had Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton as the fifth match on the main card. That's how this should have went down. Because after the match ended, if you guys remember back in the day when Undertaker faced Randy Orton in a 2-on-1 handicap match, casket match during No Mercy of 2000 and I believe it was 5, yeah. They didn't make that the main event. They made that like in the mid portion of the show, and the announcers helped build the story even more. You know damn well that this match is not going to be done. These two guys are not done with. This is leading into Survivor Series. There's no reason for this to end this way. It should be a last man standing match at Survivor Series. No doubt about it. Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt need to be a last man standing match. And no questions asked. This match was a 3.5 if at best out of 5 stars. I was not really hugely impressed by this match. It was an okay match, but it was not main event quality. This match should have been fucking where Dolph Ziggler and The Miz was during the show. Dolph Ziggler and Miz should have been the closer. These two guys performed well. Dolph Ziggler helped build this matchup between him and Miz immensely. Now, Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt's story is very interesting. It's very different. It's, it's got its own uniqueness to it that makes you intrigued, but it wasn't needed to be the closer. The closer should have been the one that really ends everything. The storyline that's really ending. And Dolph Ziggler and Miz was really the storyline that was ending outside the World Championship. It also had a stipulation where if Dolph Ziggler lost, he would no longer wrestle for the company anymore. So, with that being said, that even puts more elevated value to that storyline in comparison to Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. And it was a championship match. You should always close a show with a championship match. Never a fucking rivalry unless it is super, super big. You know, like back in, I'll give you an example. SummerSlam of 2012, Brock Lesnar versus Triple H. I would agree with that match being the main event on SummerSlam back in 2012. They had everything going. Brock Lesnar snapped Triple H's arm. Brock Lesnar beat the hell out of John Cena. And he was completely out of control and out of line. He was beating up a head CEO of the company at the time. Well, still is. And doing things that was completely unprofessional and costing him almost his career with his arm. So it made sense. The championship matches and all that came before it had nothing going into it into SummerSlam. John Cena, CM Punk, run over bullshit with a Big Show added to the side. Big fucking deal, but I'm going off topic. You get what I'm saying. Dolph Ziggler and Miz should have closed out the show. Hands down, not to mention the match out-fucking-performed Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt. So there's no doubt that this match, Dolph Ziggler and Miz, should have been the main event of the whole entire show, besides the World Championship. The World Championship itself was a main event quality type of match. The promo video gave you that notion on top of it. The fucking promo video gave you main event quality written all over it. And the same thing goes with the promo video for Dolph and Miz. There's nothing to be said here. Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt was an average, decent storyline with a unique storytelling that was going on that was different than all the rest. But, with that being said, it didn't have enough story built into it to be called a main event. And that's just my overall opinion. Please let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments and opinions down below. Hit the subscribe button. And have a great night, guys. I enjoyed doing this video. I will be doing the Monday Night Raw episode as well. Hopefully I won't have any problems with my cell phone, but who knows. And to be honest with you, we all know that Raw is probably going to suck worse than SmackDown could ever do. So let's just enjoy the boredom and have a great night, guys. And enjoy that wonderful crappy Raw.